never been in before, and I think we're gonna like it here.
Yeah.
Should I peel out right now?
Oh yeah, do you even know how to peel out?
No.
Do I?
I don't know. Never done it in my life. Well, good morning, adventurers.
Good morning, y'all, and welcome to the wasteland.
If this is the Mad Max world, I call dibs on the flaming guitar.
Oh yeah, you gotta be Furiosa.
Oh no, I gotta have both my hands though, man.
Yeah, we gotta chop your hand off, shave your head, and then put a bunch of oil on your forehead. We have made it to Southern California, and we arrived to a dried up lake bed where once every year it is overtaken by 100,000 people and just thousands upon thousands of off-road vehicles. It's called King of the Hammers. There are so many people out here that they set up this makeshift town in the middle of this lake bed called Hammertown.
People bring every type of off-roading toy out here that you can imagine. There's motorbikes, there's rock crawlers, there's even some Suzuki Samurais.
It's funny because there are so many incredible souped up vehicles that people have just poured so much time and money into, but we get a lot of looks just with this thing. There are trails all through the mountains of varying degrees of difficulty. Some of them are just piles of rocks that people just literally plow through with their rock crawlers. They're doing insane races through these desert courses. It's wild. You guys know we've dabbled in off-roading a little bit. We really like it, but we're just so novice at it. And some of these guys are just so ballsy about it. Like there's 200 people standing around watching the one guy like trying to get through these rocks. I couldn't handle the pressure. But you guys know that recently we started another road trip out west. This was one of the stops we were dying to make on the way out because it just seemed like an insane experience that we'll remember for the rest of our lives.
But boy, they couldn't have had this in a more picturesque area. The weather is absolutely amazing. It's January, but it's in the 70s.
But we are about to properly drive through Hammertown for the first time, and I think it's going to be pretty overwhelming.
Hammertown? Well, I guess it's hammer time.
Man, you are just too legit. And you better quit.
Okay,
let's go. Well, this town is freaking nuts. There are just cars everywhere, you guys. It is like an apocalyptic type of town or something.
Everyone's got their own flags on. Everyone's got a bunch of gear on to hide them from the sun and the dust. So everyone's all like incognito.
What do you think of this thing? Heck yeah.
That's the three-wheel.
Dude, that's what I want to drive. That looks awesome. I'd tear it up in that thing. Y'all, it turns out they pretty much have everything here. They even have a bunch of little coffee trucks. Allison was a little panicked for a second.
Well, we have iced coffee in the...
Oh, we do?
Yeah, in the RV just in case, but you can't beat a nice latte.
These RC cars are like little puppy dogs driving around.
They like do tricks and wave at you. It's awesome.
Y'all, the people here are very creative. This may look like an ordinary fire truck, but if you look around the back, this is a pizza oven. They're pulling fresh hot pizzas out of there, and they smell delicious.
Guys, we drove out to the lake bed. Woo-wee! It is fun out here. Everyone's just doing anything and everything they want. This is definitely a first for us, a world we've never been in before, and I think we're gonna like it here.
Yeah. You guys can see there's a bunch of people on the hill over there. That's kind of where we're headed, because I think they should be doing some rock crawling or something. Allison's in the driver's seat, so.
Should I peel out right now?
Oh yeah, do you even know how to peel out?
No.
Do I?
I don't know. Never done it in my life.
See you guys. That was funny. I thought they were gonna stop because they thought we were stuck.
I know, I was like, oh no. That was cool. They've seen some of our videos and they spotted us in our Samurai.
Yeah.
They knew it. But I guess it's time for Eric to have some fun. Probably because I got stuck and now he will not get stuck.
Well, you didn't have the four-wheel on, so.
I know, that's true.
We made it to the rock crawlers. So this little area here is called Chocolate Thunder, and they're just having a free-for-all right now. I don't think any of this is part of the official races. They're just trying to crawl through this little valley of rocks. And right when we showed up, a guy had just tipped over. They all came together and rocked him back over. And then I guess he must have had a lot of oil in the engine because he was smoking like crazy. What would happen if we took our Suzuki? I don't even want to think about it. We would roll like this all the way down that hill. Man, we're really getting into this, you guys. We've just been here for like an hour. Some people come in and then they get stuck at this one spot here. And one guy was there just going back and forth for a good like 30 minutes or so. And then finally he had to back down and call it quits. But he's the only one who hasn't made it.
Yeah, everyone else somehow has miraculously found a way. They gave us media vests. So that means we are getting up close and personal. Well, this is officially one of the coolest things we've ever been to. I am so blown away by these people. And it's the first and only race we've seen so far, but go so fast, they go up these jumps, it's so much fun. And this is like the tame version of what happens here. So I'm very excited for these next few days.
Oh yeah, we're gonna see much more intense races than this,
Oh my God.
They're racing the trucks now, and they're getting some serious air. It's so funny. I was just filming over here, and then all of a sudden 2 trucks just went boop and went flying through the frame. Think you could handle the horsepower?
No,
Definitely not.
not. I can barely handle Ruby. She's got 0 horsepower.
Wow, you guys, this course is serious. There's this one rocky part where somebody literally just tipped their car and tried to correct it and then just flipped end over end and flipped like 4 or 5 times down the mountain. Luckily they were okay, but what was it like from the perspective inside that car?
I bet it felt like it was never going to end.
Wow, that is dangerous, but it looks like a fun time if you can survive it. Y'all, there's a company that has a little spot in Hammertown. They are called Storyteller. They make these epic off-roading vehicles. Like they started making these overlanding vans, and then they moved on to basically what looks like an earth roamer, but it's much, much cheaper. What we have our eyes on is this huge overlanding truck rig, and they said they would give us a quick little tour.
We have been seeing these on the road, I feel like more and more over the past years, and every time we see them, Eric just like stares at it.
I want to drive one so bad.
I want to see inside of it so bad.
Yeah, so maybe they'll let us take one out one day or something. We'll see.
This shower is like a third the size of our RV.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah.
It's got a little skylight.
I know.
Oh, that's nice. That's not a toilet, that's a throne. Well, that race that you guys saw beginning this morning is over, and they were racing for 4 hours straight.
4 hours, y'all. They did the loop 4 times.
So they went all throughout the desert over a bunch of rocks, different desert trails, sand. But a new kind of racer is emerging, and it is Volkswagen Bugs. Apparently that's the next race that they're gonna do.
This is gonna be the most adorable race in the entire land.
Yeah, but this time, we're prepared.
Bring on the sand and the dirt. My gosh, you guys, these little bugs, they're so cute and so noisy and so slow.
So they all basically have the same engine spec, the same transmission spec. There's only a few different things that they can have different. So it's all about how well you can drive 45 miles an hour. We have dead bugs everywhere. I think maybe half of the people are already out of the race. There's 2 in the middle, there's some in the pit. We've got bumpers falling off, we've got hoods falling off. I think there was an engine fire on one of them.
I think someone must have called the exterminator.
You're done. Well, that was pretty good actually. Well, we almost had a flip. The number 40 just about bit the dust.
We've been keeping our eye on 40. They've been wacky and wild out there.
Yeah.
They did not disappoint. Oh my gosh, you guys, At night, this thing is wild, guys. There are so many more people here. There are fires going, there are lasers, there are fireworks, there's music, there's hundreds of people.
It's a never-ending traffic jam of rock crawlers going up that path. This is where we were earlier. There are just people lining this thing. It's so chaotic.
It's chaos! It just keeps getting better. It's so cool.
Holy all right, dude, come on. This is just absolute chaos. Oh God. That may look like a town back there, but that's Hammertown. That's all gonna be gone in about a week.
There are more people down there than in our hometown of Missouri. It's wild stuff.
Well, y'all, we were doing so good until we weren't. Ruby is not starting. I think that the kill switch is malfunctioning, so it's just like severing the positive wire, basically. So we're gonna have to fix that. But it's not like Ruby's the most capable vehicle to go plowing through the desert. So we're actually going to head to the Can-Am tent on the other side of Hammertown and see if maybe they can hook us up with a more capable set of wheels. What do you think?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Y'all, this is Brad. He's gonna be taking us around, showing us the ropes, showing us the trails, and then we're gonna hop behind the wheel and try not to flip this thing over. I think that'd be impossible. Like, wait till you guys see how this thing glides across the desert. It's insane. How was that?
When a bartender asks if you want your drink shaken or stirred, I know what shaken feels like.
We made a quick stop to the top of Chocolate Mountain, or Chocolate Thunder, is that what it's called? I keep calling it Chocolate Mountain, but Chocolate Thunder is a much better name. But if you guys remember, last night we came here and there were so many freaking people here, so many crawlers going through the rocks, and now it's all pretty much empty. But the good news is there's a whole crew out there cleaning everything up, which is great because there was a lot of beer cans being thrown all around.
Yeah, if you come out here, don't be a beer can tosser.
Yeah.
Be a beer can picker-upper. How do I look?
You look great. Windswept.
Oh my God.
And dust bathed.
I was about to say, there's a lot of dust happening up in things.
But we came way out into the middle of the desert, and this is where they're actually doing the official race. So everyone's lined up along the tracks. You get to watch what they call the trophy trucks come driving by. I guess that's because they win the trophies.
Oh yeah. Which, when we start driving this, we will not be winning any trophies.
Definitely
but
not.
This is good inspiration.
All right, y'all. It's my turn to tear it up at a much slower pace. But I'm gonna do my best.
So we just watched the first place driver come through from the race that we've been watching out on the Can-Am. Holy moly, he came in with some fury. I feel like every race is so unique and so fun. This one was like, I want to dominate.
I'm pretty sure I could compete after my time behind the ATV, huh? What do you think?
Eric did pretty well. He liked to have a lot of fun though. It was very turny-y. Made me pretty sick.
Yeah.
Bless his heart.
Well, I found this little valley and I was just like whipping through it like this and we both got pretty motion sick.
Worth it though. Totally, totally worth it. Well, we have officially conquered King of the Hammers. I think that makes us King and Queen of the Hammers, is that right?
Sure.
We had a stinking blast out here in the desert. This thing has been so wild. I don't even know if our footage captured it, but I mean, we have seen So many types of vehicles, some super cool, some super crazy. We got to see so many people racing. We even saw some wipeouts. We saw one in particular where a guy went rolling down the mountainside. That was wild. But we got to get the heck out of here, y'all. We're trying to make it to San Diego today, and it is probably going to take us at least 30 minutes, maybe an hour to get out of here. The traffic is a little bananas, as you can imagine.
It's a real town with real traffic and a real rush hour.
There is a rush hour, and because the road is filled with so many potholes, it makes old rigs like this go extra slow. But hope you guys enjoyed coming on this crazy adventure with us. I know it's a little bit different than what we normally do, but
we had a blast.
It was so much fun.
Something we've always wanted to do.
Yeah, so hopefully you guys liked as much as we did. And with that, goodbye, adventurers.
We'll see you on the road.